Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mickey Sunshine Creates. Um, this live is dedicated to the memory of John F. Kennedy. He died on it. I don't know. I don't know nothing else to do. Anyway, if you're watching this on replay, thank you. I do appreciate it. Um, Please leave a comment below and give me a hashtag replay. That's all I need. Just let me know. I want to know who watches me, who has the nerve to watch me, and the time and the patience for the motor mouth over here. Hi, Jerry. And it's DQ. Yo, DQ. What's up? Rebecca. Hello. Yavan. Welcome. Sue Layden. Yes. Hi, Sue. What's up? And Bonnie from Northern Texas. I love these people. I do. Oh, I finished my fluffy cat. I don't know if I saved it or not, but I thought I uploaded a picture on Instagram. I'll upload one on the crafting journey later after tonight. I don't. It's a cute painting, but there's something a little off about it. And Rebecca and I were looking at it. It looks like there's a blotch that's not the right color, and it's all one light blotch. It looks like he's got a disease or something spilled on him. I don't know. Oh my, I don't know if you guys heard that, but a car just went by with their bass so loud. I heard it. I felt it. Why? How am I this week, Jerry? That's a good question. How am I this week? I did a lot of painting, of digital painting. Uh, I was doing some Christmas trees. I was trying to think of something with Procreate for my Christmas premiere because everybody does diamond painting. Oh, I don't do crochet or anything. Procreate. But I can't figure out what. Since I did that live, I did the live, and it came out great. And it was, I can't believe I, sketched and painted a picture in 1 hour. But I want to do something more than that. So I've been sketching out some ideas, and one of them I liked so much, but I wanted to do it. I get bogged down in the details. Yeah, I do. I have to get, I expand it, and I have to get this line is too thick over here, and this one's wrong, and this one's going over that one. I got to erase that, and then but I'm not a natural artist. And frankly, I don't have much talent. I'm getting better at coloring. I'm still I'm doing sketches, but I'm also doing a lot of tracing. I trace like I did on the 1 hour that I had sketched myself, but I sketched another fireplace and Christmas tree, and then I got so into it, I wanted to put a menorah on the mantle. And I found this leafy menorah on somewhere was selling it brass, beautiful. So I took, saved a picture of that, and I traced that one. And then I said, oh, I got to do a gnome. But I did such detail. It's funny. Rhonda, it's in honor of JFK. You should see his picture on the thumbnail with a headstone. That's his rip. What the heck? Well, we all know that Kennedy did a lot of good things. He started the Peace Corps. He was a proponent for civil rights, women's rights, uh, raising the poverty level, so, whatever it is, so that, more people can get help. But he also did some not so good things, like the Bay of Pigs. That was a total disaster from start to finish. That was a cluster. Yeah, it really was. I mean, they hardly send. They sent the CIA trained Cuban refugees, exiles. Didn't train them for long. I mean, it's not the military. Then they sent them all over to Cuba, and America didn't back them up. Kennedy didn't. He was supposed to send planes and bombs over there and help them. He didn't realize how many planes that Castro had, but I was reading about it today, obviously. So it's really, I don't know why. I mean, he was young. And I think that's what the saddest thing is that one, he was the youngest president we've ever had. I mean, he was a baby. He was born in 1917. That's not very old when he barely 50 or was 45. I don't know, whatever. So, oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. Oh, you don't have to chat tonight. I'm going to think of you. Oh, I'm sorry. That's sad. But anyway, he did start the Peace Corps, which is really it still is a cool thing. Problem with the Peace Corps is, I think you have to have a degree to go over there and help others. That doesn't make sense to me. But then I guess if you don't have a degree, you can volunteer at home. You don't have to go overseas to help somebody. You come here and help me. We finally emptied the storeroom. That's what we did this week. I sold about 2/3, 3/4 of it. All I've got left is some furniture, tables. I'm surprised nobody took the jeweler's bench. And Dan took everything over to Goodwill and took the rest of the stuff to the dump, which he needed to. And I canceled the storage room. So we're going to have a nice big savings every month. That can go off to pay our other debts. I'm not going to be able to use it for diamond paintings because it's Dan's money. Ooh, you almost finished Kindred Spirits, Wanda? Nice. Very nice. Oh, and the one I'm working on tonight, I looked through every single one of my remaining unpainted paintings. And there's a lot, not as many, nowhere near as many as some of you, but there's still a lot that's going to keep me busy for a few years. I couldn't find one holiday one other than Halloween. Not one. There's a number of them of cats and landscapes and things. So I decided I'm going to do, because every time I look at this, I say, oh, I want to do that. I'm doing Black Cat by Candlelight. I know this would have been a good one for Halloween, but look at that. And that it's in honor of Jinx, because Yep, that's what Jinx looks like. All black, completely black. And she's reading. But she's got a new habit now. Michelle says, I only have one whip that is Lumina. Oh, that's Michelangelo. And get it done by the end of the year. Well, this one's from DAC. Is it? Yeah. Yeah. It's from DAC. Of course, I keep seeing this on AliExpress and Temu. Stolen artwork. Though she doesn't give, they don't give, this might be stock because, oh, it's Image World. MHS, but Image World sends out their images to anybody, pretty much. I don't know. Which event canvas? Which event canvas, Rhonda? I had to move everything around here because I couldn't find my other Harbor Freight container that has these. And so I'm stuck using the Tic Tacs. And y'all know I love to sort my, once I get all the drills in, I love to sort it. So I've got a couple of these sitting on top of the Tic Tac things and a couple of Tic Tacs in the larger Harbor Freight container. Northern Hideaway by Coco Marshmallow. What event? I'm out of the loop. I haven't been online in a while. I've just, like I said, I've been painting and I get caught up in it. And then Wednesday, oh, I'm sorry, Rebecca, I really am. I did watch the replay, but I had a killer migraine. So after I apologized to Rebecca, I logged off, I shut all the lights down, and I just laid down. I didn't sleep. I took a Tylenol, but it. I hate it when I get that. Oh, Sparkle All the Way 2024. Oh, that one, the one that's going on now. And it's December. We start bringing in the new year. Is that right, Rebecca? I don't remember. I was in that one last year. That's when I did that scene. What did I do? I don't remember. But I'm not big on blinging. I'm not going to bling this one out. It's a Black Cat by Midnight. I'm not going to waste my ABs on this, even though there are some really, I don't know, I might, maybe the eyes and the candlelight and something like that, but there's enough ABs in here. Maybe it could do with another couple of more. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, blinging in the new year is in January. Okay. Thanks for setting me straight. Right now, I am working with 939. As you can see, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of 939. Interspersed with tiny little one different one here, one different one there. But I'm looking at these, and for some reason I don't see 939. I see some dull gray ones, which is weird because I've never noticed any of them to be dull. Unless it's just another color. Maybe it's a light navy, a little bit lighter than midnight navy, because that's what 939 is, midnight navy. And there's, I mean, almost all of my Harbor Freight containers are filled. I have a box completely full of extras. This is a big painting. It's 99 by 70. Don't ask me why I picked it out. I picked it out. It's full. It's full. Look, I picked the boxes too. Oh, I love diamond painting drills. She says, I used to get the little clear containers of the drill samples, and they should always send them in the box. I mean, I wrap with tissue paper, and I save the boxes. These are great boxes for storing little things that you want to keep. You know where they are when you put them away. So that's what I do. Actually, I write it on the side. I've got working space for Christmas hour. That's another one. Christmas house. I was going to do Christmas house. That's it. I do have one for the holiday, but it doesn't have an animal in it. And this is the year of creatures, animals for me. And I'm not gonna break that roll. Not. I've got this one, a Halloween one, and the Christmas one. So I have 3 lips. And that's not, if you guys knew me, those of you who know me from the early days, I only did one painting at a time. And I usually finished even a big one like this in a month because I worked on them all day. I was just so relaxing. Now I'm getting older. My back starts hurting me when I'm sitting up in this chair for more than a few hours. So I spend a few hours diamond painting or trying to record videos or trying to learn how to use OBS because I don't want to pay for StreamYard anymore. I'm a mess. But you love me. Yeah. Excuse me. It's the yawning time again. What else did we do? Oh, our fridge went out. Everything melted. Well, almost everything melted. Yeah, no, everything melted. And then Dan found the problem. We were all ready to buy a new fridge. And I'm looking for new fridges, and he says he finally stopped to look at it. It's been a week. He finally stopped to take a look at it because I don't know anything about that. And he said, there's something that's not to turn it on again. The switch is not working correctly. So he turned it all the way off. Then he turned it back on again and it started working. So we're not getting a new fridge, even though they aren't cheap. Well, they used to be a lot cheaper. I'll tell you that. I can't believe I was looking at some refrigerators. I said, $10,000 for a refrigerator. And it's just a regular double door with a drawer. It's not, it might be a little bigger, but I can't see $10,000. Some people have nothing else to spend their money on. Bonnie says, I normally only do one at a time. Yeah, me. But I wanted to try the new Dreamer square drill field before Black Friday. So I'm working on a small one, and there are absolutely zero amounts of gapping. Well, this DAC, the drills are smaller than the squares. So there is gapping. The squares don't fit completely in, and to try and get them centered in the square, oh man, it's hard. It's hard, which is why after I'm doing every multi lay down, because usually when I use the multi placers, they come out very straight because whoop, get off. They're very straight in here. Whoop, see? They're very straight. Ah, I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. They're very straight. This is all 939. So when I put them down, they're very straight, but they're together. And if the drills are smaller than the squares, inevitably some of it's going to be off. It's a pain in the ass. I liked it, Bonnie. I did a recent Dreamer Designs, and I loved their drills. Here, a nice little snap. Excuse me, I'm straight. I'm a little twisted, but I'm still straight. Just ask my husband's. That was bad, wasn't it? That was. I moan at my own jokes too, as well as laugh at them. Some of them are pretty bad. But, oh, I had "O Come All Ye Faithful." I had that as an earworm before I started the live, and it sounded like a chorus coming from here. Now, this is the ear that's was damaged and has less. I've got like 25-30% less hearing in this ear, which is why I'm always saying, huh? And I could not, it was over and over. It was a chorus singing "O Come All Ye Faithful." And I love that song, but over and over and over again. I get to the end, start again. And so Dan tells my Echo to play "Polly Wolly Doodle" by, what's that artist? Dan? His door is closed. I don't know, by some other, and it's like a country. He sings in country. Polly Wolly all day, but I don't have that in my head. It did get the "So Come On Ye Faithful" out. Hey, Sue, I resemble that remark. I was rereading one of my classics, which is Mercedes Lackey Valdemar books. I just love those books. I don't know why I do. Just write so well. And they're exciting. There's adventure and there's romance and there's mystery. There's a lot of different things in it. Go back. Fantasy, but go back. It's not princess fan. Well, yeah, there are princesses, but it's not Prince Charming type. It's not a fairy tale fantasy. Definitely for adults. Yeah, being twisted isn't being straight. I'm straight. I'm okay. I'm straight. Like I said, ask my husband. But I am a little twisted. Hey, I can, yeah. I know that was bad. What can I say? Ooh, I'm using the virtual background on StreamYard. I used these for last year's Christmas premiere because I'm in Florida. So I said, oh, let me have some patio doors and beautiful yard. I have patio doors and a beautiful yard. Who said I'm not happy? I didn't. Did I say that? I didn't say that. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. You got me. You guys love to wind me up. Dan does too. He's he's good at that because I don't always know when he's being serious about something or just cracking a joke, and it winds me up because I go, "What? Huh? I need to get what do you mean?" And then he goes on to let me know it was just just wound me up, and I go, "Oh God!" But I figured it out today. He did one, and before I could say anything about it, I went, "Ah, you didn't get me. You didn't get me." I have my laptop right in front, so I'm not using my camera today. And I was telling you earlier about that Jinx. Uh, I know last week, did I tell you guys that she found my washi tape? The painting I just finished, I had gold washi tape. I didn't have enough of any one pattern to put around the whole thing, even though it was only a 50 by 50. But I did have 4 different gold patterns in the same shiny. They were still shiny, and in a way they matched. They weren't the same pattern, but they were both all gold. Dan kept finding them in his room. I swear, I put them over here. I put things on top of them. She found them. Not too many at a time, but 1 or 2 at a time. She probably went like this, off the shelf. One of them, she might have dug in and pulled it out. So I've got drawers in this little thing. So I'm starting to put all little things that can be grabbed easily in drawers. She's consumed too much energy sometimes. Way too much. She's a PETA. But one good thing has come about this week. I think I told you guys that she wasn't very affectionate with me. Every time I'd reach out to pet her, she'd run away. She wouldn't come up on the bed. She wouldn't let me, not only the first 3 days when she first came here, she slept in my arms, but hasn't since. And she wouldn't even come up on the bed to have me scratch her. But she started coming up on the bed for me to play with. I'm going, you know, on the sheets, and she's going, and I'm going back and forth, even though she can see my fingers. Weird cat. And now she's letting me pet her and pet her belly and scratch her. She's still not cuddling, still doesn't want to be held. But we're getting better. we're getting there. She's starting to become affectionate. Oliver's the same. He still hasn't uttered a meow in the past 2.5 years. Not one meow. Her, when you go in the kitchen, you know how cats always go. That's what she does. She demands food, just like Jaxie did. Maybe it comes from being a female. Nah, I'm not going to diss my own sex. So, oh, what else is going on this week? We got the storage room. Yay! Now I've got a whole bunch of paintings that came from the storage room in boxes here in the middle, all around the living room and dining room. This is the dining room. The thing is, I need to get rid of them, but it's very difficult to take pictures because some of them are in the ugliest frames you've ever seen. I have a series of paintings by Hollingsworth. He was a teacher at my art school, and he did a Mal La Mancha series, and I have all 6 of them, 7, I don't know. And I know somebody would like to buy all of them. I mean, individually, I haven't seen any of these sold individually. Similar ones that he did a bunch of them, but not these. And I have a ton of lithographs. But they're very colorful, very pretty. They're really cool. But my sister-in-law had them. You know, she's the one that inherited them from my dad. She wanted them on the walls. They were just lithographs. She got them all framed. She used yellow rounded metal frame. It's not that yellow is not my favorite color, which it isn't. But this yellow against those lithographs, those colors, she thought she was being cool by picking up a color from the painting. No, no, don't do that. You don't pick up a color from the painting. You pick the opposite color, black, white, or something stark, so your painting will pop, or your lithograph, or whatever it is. That's colorful will pop. So now I have all of these framed in yellow lithographs that have been sitting in the storage room for a while. I had them up in my apartment because I had lots of wall space. So I had all of them lined up in various areas that you can see. It was an open concept apartment. I had them above the kitchen. I had some above the couch. You know, it was really nice. And when I brought them, and when I got the new house, I couldn't put them up because I almost literally had no wall space. Not in the living room. Because the living room was in the back of the house. Also open concept with a kitchen tucked in the corner. And around 3 sides was these beautiful windows. And of course the patio doors, French doors. And it let in so much, why I liked it. It let in so much light. But no wall room except in the hallway. And the hallway was filled with boxes of books. I know I'm a back rat. No, I'm trying not to be. It's not working. They stopped selling Fruituo in the stores around me. Nowhere. Not Costco, not Sam's Club, not BJ's, not Publix, nothing, nowhere. So now I'm searching for another water that I like the taste of because I can't drink plain water. It just, I won't drink it. And I need to drink my water, obviously. So I picked up at Walmart a couple of those, what are they, Mio and liquid flavorings, like Crystal Light, but not, it's liquid. Just squirt them in. And I'll use regular water bottles. Dan buys bottles for taste. I would like to just get a new filter for my Brita and use the Brita. I mean, I don't, why pay for water? Mm-hmm. It's letting in oxygen and it's making funny noises every time I sip. There's the ceiling. Yeah. Ah, good one. Good one. Mm. I miss my house, even though I didn't have wall space. The light was so beautiful. My table is a wood table with 2 leaves, so it gets really big. It's a farm table, and I bought it unfinished, and I spent months. I'm telling months staining this, covering it with urethane, and I decided I wanted to make the legs piano black. This is, in my opinion, a work of art. I was offered 3,000 for it once. I should have taken it. But it's like there's 3 coats of enamel on the legs, sanded each time. Sand it through. Same thing with the clear thing that I put on. Just sand it very fine, get all the little tiny bumps that might come from when you put something wet on, and it came out so pretty. And the wood, the color I chose, it's not too red, it's not too ashy, it's not too dark, it's not too light. It's, to me, it's the perfect color. I mean, take a look at this, if you can see it. Can you see the table? It's much lighter than that. But I spent forever and a day in doing that by myself. At that time, my hubby was, why can't I get this straight now? There we go. Yeah, I don't care. Come on, in focus. I love this table. And I know I can sell it and get some money and pay down our bills. But I don't want to. I put so much work into this thing. Mm-mm. I'd sooner sell my wall unit, which is, to me, it's gorgeous. Because the legs are black on here. In the old house, the dining table, the dining room was on one side, and it was a long room and with the patio doors in between. And then the living room started. So I decided, let's balance this. I bought a black wall unit to go with the black legs of the black chairs that I have. That's why I bought black chairs, because I have the legs were black. And beautiful, at least color balanced, you know. And I love the wall unit because it's kind of like distressed black, really cool. But it's huge. I didn't realize how big it was until we moved here. It takes up the entire wall from the back door to my door. The entire room. The entire wall. All of it. All of it. Really wide. But it's pretty. And big. It's one of those that has a credenza, glass credenza in the middle, and 2 cabinets on the bottom with a shelf, an open square that you could put TV in, which it is, and then shelves all the way up, and beautiful molding on the top. It's, yeah. I have a certain taste in things. There are some things I don't like kitty stuff. My sister-in-law loves it. She's very simple. I was so into jewel tones, and always in the past. I lived with someone, so when I moved into the house and had the extra money to decorate it, I bought a new couch because my house was shot. I bought a new bed, and I bought a wall unit, which I never had. I just stack crates or whatever in the bedroom. Yeah, one of those college kids, but I'm not a college kid. And when I went out to look for furniture, I fell in love with this U-shaped microfiber couch, beige, and I got a rug that's kind of country, but it's all jewel tones, and my pillows are all jewel tones. But in the bedroom, where I never had color before, well, not color, but I always had male colors, men, that like the gray and the beige, whatever. And the furniture was just nothing. I bought shabby chic. So my headboard is as big as the wall unit. It really is. It's like 2 tremendous things. One on this wall, one in the bedroom. So we went shabby chic, which is so unlike me. I'm not feminine, and I don't like wearing dresses, and I'm not a girly girl. Never have been. So, but I love the shabby chic look. Trying to find a dresser that matched that antique white color took me forever. I mean, forever. I looked everywhere, mostly online, and then I'd go to the store and think, nah, that's not it. Finally, I was walking in the store, and we were in their clearance department. I said, that's it. That's the one. So I got that one. And I needed a dressing table because I used to have a little makeup table set up, on the wall in the old bedroom in the apartment. I didn't know what to do for this new bedroom that I had with the shabby chic and the antique white colors. So Dan and I went to, was it IKEA or someplace? And we saw this unit that was actually meant for a bunk bed, but it was a desk with a drawer on one side, a whole, actually, it was a cork board in the back, and it was perfect. Little thing, not good, but it was red. It was painted, it was raw wood, but it was painted or stained red. Ooh, you know that red cedar color? No. I'm not, I wasn't into the, I didn't want to miss rustic. So I remember Dan putting it in the garage and painting it. I painted the entire thing, Dan. He helped. He's such a sweetie. And I painted it. And it came out great. And it would just fit right in the corner there. It was perfect. So I had my beautiful bedroom with bought furniture, which for the first time in years. I'm serious. I never used to buy furniture, didn't have the money. I would get secondhand stuff or keep things that I had for ages. Back in 88, I remember it was 1988, when I first left my last husband and I moved into my townhouse. I bought a set, a couch, another L-shaped couch, an end table, and a coffee table. Oh, and then I went out to Macy's and I bought a coffee table. It matched perfectly. It's huge. This coffee table, I still have it, and I need to get rid of it. It's heavy. It looks like white stone because, antique white. Again, it's very pretty, but it's 1988, and that's what the whole set cost me. 1988. It was a special deal. But that's when I was working and had some extra money, savings, and I could spend a little on myself, have disposable income. I could go out to eat. I could go shopping. I could buy things. I can't buy things now. Go walk the dog. What does she mean? I'm home and I was feeling better, and now she's not so sure. My head is never is. I'm trying to remember now. I'm going to put up the picture of my finished diamond painting of the fuzzy cats on Crafting Journey on Facebook. I will do it. I'm just reminding myself because I'll probably forget by the time I get in the bedroom. And because I'll be just settling in, and then J. Rob's DP Addiction Adventure will be on, and then I'll forget. So I'm trying to say it to myself a couple of times just to remember. Whoop, I grabbed 12. No, 11. And I placed it down one off. So is indeed 12. I love the snap of my glue dots when you place it right. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? I mean, you're hanging out and I'm talking. I'm going all over the place tonight. Well, I'm always going all over the place. I so know my own fault, my own habits. I do. I know them so well. I can't think of what else happened this week. Other than Dan worked very hard using, working for DoorDash, going to this warehouse or storage room, getting everything out, meeting the people that wanted to buy. I let go for the stuff that the first woman got. She got all the jewelry stuff, all the jewelry making. It's worth thousands, not 1,000, thousands. She paid 400. I spent a lot of money on setting up to make jewelry and sell it. I needed a manager person. I needed a partner because all I wanted to do was make the jewelry, but it took me so long to make it. I never had time to take the photographs and then do the advertising and put it up on the website and then social media to get everything, everybody to get to know what I've got. It was too much for one person. I don't know how these people do it. There are people, maybe because they've chosen things to sell that are easier to make, or they have a partner, they have a spouse, or a friend who's a partner, because I just couldn't do it alone. So I failed at my own business. I am an admitted failure, but hey, who can't win every time? I learned a lesson from it. It's hard to own a business. That's the lesson I learned. It is hard. I appreciate all small businesses now. All the stores and the little people who are selling, the people who sell online, except for those who do the drop shipping stuff. They're not doing anything. They're just sitting on their butt and putting it up on Amazon or wherever, eBay. And I think that's where I'm going to sell the paintings, on eBay. I was going to start at zero and let it go for bid just to get rid of it. I could use the money, but it's hard to sell. It's hard to sell things. It's not easy. And I've never been a salesperson. I'm good at closing, but I've never been a salesperson. I even tried, I don't know if Rebecca knows about this, but I even did telemarketing for a while. Oh my God. That is the suckiest job in the world. And they didn't have the automatic dialers then. You had to dial your or with the push buttons when they came. And oh gosh. And you had a script you had to follow. And of course, you're not supposed to take no for an answer. You're supposed to end with this. And I couldn't, no way. If it paid only commissions, I would have been working for free. But I didn't last long because in selling anything, I'm not, I sold one or two here or there. But I'm not a marketing person. I'm graphics and design and crafting and creating. I'm not, and bookkeeping. I am a good bookkeeper. I'll say that. I'm a good office manager and bookkeeper. That I know what I'm doing. Just like with painting or diamond painting, I get involved in numbers and I love spreadsheets. And I would, and I get everything figured out. And I make everything easy, and then my brother would come along and screw it all up. Why'd you put this here? Why'd you put that there? It's a formula. Don't erase it. Erase it. And I'm the type of person that if I don't know something and I want to know it, and I can't find the answer in the manual or the handbook or on the app itself or wherever, whatever I'm doing, I will ask. I will ask the internet. I will search everywhere on the internet to find my answer, and I will find my answer. I will know how to fix a sink. I know how to build a cabinet. I've done it. I know how to uh, work all kinds of really complicated applications, apps. I know how to work my phone. I know how to work my iPad and my MacBook. I know these things because what I didn't know, I'd ask on the internet, can I do this? Oh, yeah. How? Oh, that's the answer. Thank you. Because if you don't know, there are forums and blogs, vlogs, and everywhere that have the answer you need. You just have to know where to search. I mean, I search Google is my go-to, Yahoo and Bing. I use them all. And there's also a couple of others that I use. Because one search engine is not going to have all of them. Google comes close. So does Bing and Yahoo, but I can't believe the way Yahoo, the way Google grabbed the market from Yahoo. They grabbed it. They grabbed it away. They took it and they hung on to it and built it. And Google's the company. It's very impressive what they did. You know, I used to be impressed with Yahoo. I wish I had bought some of their stock when they went public. I wish I bought Apple when they went public. There's a lot of stock I wish I bought when they went public. Who knew? Oh God, you're just in time for me to say bye-bye. Our naughty accountant is Mama Shake. Is that right?
The time is 8:30.
Did I get that right? My brain sucks. I can't remember. I can't tell you how long it took me to do. Yay! I can't tell you how long it took me to remember that dipping time is Rhonda. Now, Rebecca, I know under any name because we became instant friends. And is it next week or the week after the Monday? It'll be my 5th anniversary because I started in 2019. I started diamond painting in 2017, but I started the channel in 2019. Anyway, Mama just killed a man. Don't you love Queen? Okay, I told you I'm all over the place tonight, just like usual. I don't know why you people enjoy listening to me ramble on, because I do. I just blah, 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 blah. At least that's how I feel. But I do like my voice. I think the giggle gets you every time. It gets me really. If I start laughing, I'm gonna keep laughing. It's gonna become genuine, even if I fake it till I make it. Laughter helps my pain, And every once in a while, I'll get in a really good laugh in the bedroom. I'm laughing and laughing and laughing, and Dan comes in and, what's so funny? I said, I don't know. I'm just laughing. I can't stop. Usually I get, you ever get that way when you're driving in the car with other people? They start laughing at something that you both said or whatever, then you start laughing and you can't stop and they can't stop and you try and stop and every time they laugh again, you start laughing and then you stop. You think about it, you start laughing again. Those belly laughs, those are the best laughs. The ones that just you share. December 28th will be 8 years having a channel. Well, I gotta say this. I had my channel. I was on YouTube under a different name for almost since they first started. About a year after they started. When did they start? I don't know. But YouTube start whatever YouTube started that, and I saw that. And I said, "Oh, I got to check this out." So I joined YouTube. It wasn't Google at the time. I joined YouTube way back when. It's been a long time, and that if you join YouTube, you have a channel. Period. You don't. I don't know if you video anything or do any lives or do any or put up any pictures for the public on but you still have a channel. Everybody who logs in and has a handle or even their own name has a channel. And if they want to use it, they can use it whenever they want. And they can make a public or they can make a private. I put up, mine was personal. So I had only personal things on there, personal photos and videos. A great video of my best friend. We were down in Key West. I have a great video of her dancing with the girls that we were with. A whole bunch of us. And we were, oh, it was beautiful with this. Yeah. This place in Key West. I, I don't know if it was Key West or it was on the Keys somewhere. One of them. And I actually was sitting there looking at the beach. And I'm sitting in the outside of this cafe or whatever it is, this joint. And I see a dolphin leap out of the air and go down. My first and only dolphin. That was so cute. That was cool. That was really cool. Okay, I give up. I give up. I'm so tired. I haven't been getting good sleep. The one day this week, I think I slept from 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 or 4, till 5 p.m. I slept for 10 to 11 hours. Every time I'd wake up, I just want to go back to sleep. And I would. It was a day of sleeping. I felt better after that. Anyway, I'm going to thank everybody for coming tonight. I do appreciate it. You don't know how much. Just keeping me company. And I hope I'm keeping you company and that my stories aren't boring and are a little interesting. You guys are really getting to know me. Because it's like we are friends. I'm at least sharing my life with you guys, and you're listening, and it makes me feel good. And then I try and listen to you when I don't go on a lot of lives because I either want to listen to the person or I want to chat. I can't do both. I'm sorry. That kind of multitasking. No, I miss half of what's said or half of what's written. So That's why I don't go on a lot of lives. And when I do go on, I say hi. Occasionally, if somebody comes out with a good something funny, I'll answer it. The problem is the lag. There's a time lag between when the videoer, the creator, is talking or asking a question, and even though you hear it, as soon as you hear it, you answer it, but there was a lag before you heard it. So they don't wait, sometimes they don't wait long enough. What's the answers? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Somebody's answered. Wait a second. Ew. I try, but that's one of the drawbacks of this. I don't know why. Of lives. I don't know why. The TV does it too. If they're live on TV, they have a drag of, I think it's what, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, if that. But it's enough when you're trying to interact with people to be annoying. I find it a little annoying. Anyway, I'm a nonstop talker. You should have known me when I was younger. Talk about mullet mouth. That's what my brother used to call me. I always had something to talk about. Even if I talked about nothing. I just talked. I don't know why. Oh my. Okay. I'm bowing my head in shame. I'm going to say thank you for coming. I do appreciate it. I want you to remember to be good, be kind, be nice, be wonderful, and be safe. And until the next time, arrivederci.